I leaned a little too far into what the consultants were saying that we should focus on in this election cycle, because it was what the national party wanted to focus on, and it wasn't what the voters in my district wanted to focus on, and I lost, right? And so that's like a big, like, glaring, problem, right? Is like, how do we encourage and empower people to be themselves? How do we encourage and empower
Mhm.
people to, not take the bait on, whatever, again, progressive trend of the day it is, right? And so I think it's just a matter of like reminding people that, like, look, you're allowed to have these beliefs, you're allowed to have this, ideology and these thought processes, and you're not going to be shamed for it, right? You might be shamed by
Yeah.
some people, but not by us. Hey, like, we're
Mhm.
friends here, we're all family here, right? And let's just continue to cultivate this community where you can, have the views that you have and not feel like you have to, put yourself back in a box.
That's so wise. And I feel like we all have some like de-influencing that we have to do on ourselves. Like speaking of this DC bubble, it's like, you know, sometimes that consulting class in DC, they don't want to let other voices in. But at the same time, I have to remind myself that the DC consulting class doesn't have all the answers. It's like they are not like this like genius collective that's going to solve everything. You know, when I was running the statewide race here in 2022, I actually said that to my staff, like no one else is coming. And if you have an idea for how this could look different or be different, like no one else is running this race in this state in this year against this incumbent. Like I have on staff all these consultants, yes, but you guys on the ground are just as, wise to what we should do as they are.